Antonio police plan to put more officers on the street to combat crime. But there's a key part of the department where a small number will have to suffice for now.
Tonight, KENS 5 anchor Marvin Hurst shows us how vital the investigators are in the process of justice.
If you think you can get away with a crime, then you may want to think again, because wherever you leave a trace in this city, there's a team that will find it. San Antonio Police Detective Albert Trevino gathers his tools to do his job.
You're not trying to find guilt or innocence, you're just trying to find the facts.
The call is for a shooting. There are reports of someone recklessly firing into the air. Shell casings are in the street. No one is injured.
We do a few misdemeanor offenses.
Trevino is one of 14 certified police officers in the Crime Scene Investigation Unit. He collects evidence. Kelly Bender is one of the sergeants back at the SAPD substation.
We're going to pull out all the tools in our tool bag to see what can we analyze here, how can we identify what happened, and then how do we preserve that.
She was a science teacher turned civilian member of CSI who, like Trevino, became an officer.
You're not trying to find guilt or innocence, you're just trying to find the facts.
Fact-finding takes you to the city's worst crimes.
The shootings, the cuttings, robberies, sexual assaults.
On the street processing crimes, too, are 36 civilians, like Cynthia Garcia. They get trained in 4 months.
Sometimes when you get to a scene, they're very chaotic.
We begin with breaking news
that shot up a Northwest Side convenience store.
Like veteran investigator Megan Duffy.
It can kind of be overwhelming, so I've learned to kind of step back, take a second, observe what's going on, and just break it down into what needs to be done.
But the job is not easy. Processing scenes could take hours or even days, depending on the crime.
We don't get to go back. We got a one-time shot to document this and to search and collect the things that we need.
And what you smell and see.
So the trick there for me is to look at it from a more clinical point of view.
Is often gruesome.
You get into a groove where you learn how to cope with it and how to move on past it and make your peace with it.
Investigators learn everything from analyzing blood spatter patterns to the preservation of evidence. Their work at the office is as crucial as collecting evidence in the field, storing vehicles connected to murders, tools for fingerprinting at hand, and even cameras that take pictures through the skin.
Enhances what we can't visibly see.
3 10-hour shifts of CSIs work the San Antonio streets each day.
We try to be efficient so that we can handle as much as we can, but we cannot sacrifice that thoroughness because that is our job.
The CSI says it will eventually become all civilians working under police command staff. 50 positions is where the city's budget has them for now. They have 111 officers who can handle both police calls and collect evidence at scenes. They're called Uniform Evidence Detective Investigators. And like Trevino and Garcia, they know the work is a process, unlike anything television dramas can script.
And you don't solve crimes in 60 minutes.
No, you don't. And we don't get to wear high heels and drive Humvees and dress up. We're usually pretty dirty by the end of the day.
Marvin Hurst, KENS 5.
So interesting. Now, if you're interested in becoming a civilian member of the Crime Scene Unit, check out KENS5.com. Evidence detectives and others who are officers have to go through the police academy.